what's up guys? Welcome back to Robert's Theory, and today I'm extremely happy, but at the same time I'm extremely confused. Why? Well, a week ago I finished my last exam of college, and that made me think, well, yeah, you're excited because you don't need to study anymore, but your life just got real. You're a real adult. You need to start paying rent, utility bills, you need to start paying health insurance, like, get your together. This thought made me realize that I need a life plan that I can actually go and follow. Something extremely detailed that will help me achieve my goals. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. So follow me up. So guys, this is gonna be the first video of two. Make sure to subscribe so that you don't lose track of the second video that I'm gonna upload. On this video, we're gonna tackle the big picture. What would your life look in 20 years if it was like the perfect version of yourself? After doing a little bit of research, what I found is that the easiest way to achieve that goal is to break your life into 8 different categories. We're gonna go through the 8 different sections, and on each section, you're gonna pause the video and actually write on a piece of paper what you see, what you're visualizing. Section number 1, we're gonna call this the business and career section. On this section, you need to focus on how are you gonna earn money for the rest of your life, and if you're gonna enjoy or not doing that job. I'm using something that is called the cash flow quadrant from Robert Kiyosaki. Robert teaches you how to be financially free by being on 3 of the 4 different areas in this chart. The first one is employees. The second one is self-employees. This is people that are their own bosses, but they still need to be working in order to earn money. Then we have the business owners. On this section, you actually own your business and you do not need to be present in the business to be earning money. Finally, we have investors. Investors that everyone should be part of. Area number 2, financial wealth. Picture the bank account of that perfect version of yourself in 20 years. How much money do you have? This can vary a lot, but be really specific. I want to have $1 million in 20 years. If I put a number, I know exactly how to get there. In addition, how do you spend money? What I found to be the best way to spend money is the following. Out of your salary, 50% will go to rent, utilities, and food. 10% will go directly to investments. And the rest, you can do whatever you want. Also, include health insurance. It's extremely important. Section number 3 is focused on family and friends. And this section is gonna be a little bit different for everyone. But for example, I need to cut off 3 relationships that are really bad and toxic for me. And also I wanna create new relationships with people that actually enjoy doing the same kind of things I like. For example, the videos that I'm making in this YouTube channel. And for the family section, I just want to spend as much time with my family as possible because you never know what could happen. And I mean, family is family, you know. Area number 4. This area is called fun and entertainment. And to be honest, it's one of my favorites. So in this area, you're gonna include that list of traveling that you had in your mind. Well, it goes here. So for example, in my case, it's gonna be Japan, China, South Africa, and maybe Brazil. We don't know yet, we'll see. Finally, I wanna keep up with my photographs and include some guilty pleasures. For example, I love watching anime. This will go here. And I wanna go to a concert. Here. Section 5. This section should be really straightforward and not complicated at all. You need to write down 3 to 4 habits that you want to adopt in order to keep up with your health. For example, in my case, I really want to keep up with my exercise 3 to 4 times a week. I want to lower my alcohol intake, and I want to start drinking more water every single day. Section number 6. Like all the other different areas, you need to be really specific and actually write it down on a piece of paper. In this section, you're gonna describe that perfect partner. What would that partner look like? Physically and mentally. And the more specific you are, the easiest it's gonna be for you when you're out there looking for a partner, you know exactly where to look for. So start writing it down. Area 7, I call this personal or spiritual. Either way, it works. On this section, you're gonna focus on how are you gonna evolve as a person in 20 years. How would that perfect version of yourself look inside? For example, in my case, I really wanna get better on controlling my emotions. And to do so, I will meditate 20 minutes every single day. Area number 8. This is where you're gonna describe where do you want to be living in the future. And you need to be as specific as country, city, and even how would that house of your dreams would look like. For example, I would love to be living in Los Angeles in the US and having one apartment with 2 bedrooms and a studio where I can create all these videos that I usually do. This exercise just made me realize that 90% of what happens in our life is just a reflection of how we react to things. The other 10%, well, it's just life. Things happen in life. Guys, I will see you next week for part number 2. We're gonna see how are we gonna tackle every single section, be way more specific on what tasks are you gonna do in order to achieve those goals. So make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss that video.